Shalom.
Shalom.
All praises and glory belong to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Double honors unto the elders and to the apostles of breaking the stone. Salutations to the hopefully elect. You know the men that are pushing this truth in the four corners and highways and byways. Alright? With the Hebrew Israelites coming out week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America. Alright? Which is modern day Babylon. You know, and bringing these prophecies out, showing that this war will fall. Alright, and we're going to get into the scriptures in Job chapter 19 and break down the prophecies. 18, Salakia.
This is Job chapter 18 verse 1. Then answered Bildad the Shuhite and said, how long will it be ere ye make an end of the word? Mark, and afterwards we will speak. Wherefore are we counted as beasts and reputed vile in your sight?
Yes, alright, and this is you know, Job and his friends going at it. You know, they're going back and forth. And Bildad was like, I'm counted vile in your eyes. Why? Because he was speaking wrong. You know? He was counted as a man without understanding. Alright, go ahead.
Teared himself in his anger. Shall the earth be shaken? Shall the earth be forsaken for thee? And shall the rock be removed out of his place? Yea, and the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine.
Alright, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. Meaning what? First and foremost, you gotta know who is the wicked. Alright? And the wicked is the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. Alright? They tell you that in Job 9.
Malachi chapter 1 and 4. It said, whereas Edom have said, we are imperfect, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall be called the border of wickedness.
Alright, so wherever this man dwelt, that's the border of wicked. Why? Because he is the wicked. Alright, he is the wicked.
This is Job chapter 9 verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Yeah, alright, so the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And there's a simple thing to search out. You know, just look at the people that is in power today. Alright, and you would know who the wicked is, which is a so-called white man. Alright, he's the one that runs this place. You know, he's the one that institutes the different policies and laws in which the government then use to govern whichever country it is. Alright? He's the one that says what goes and what doesn't go.
Even at your workplace.
Yeah.
Like right now, the law come from the white man, right, which come from Babylon, that what? Everybody should wear a mask. And every single man adhering to what he said. You understand? That will show you that he is the king of the earth. Right? They are the Illuminati on the earth. Or the illuminated one. Right? On the left hand side. You get it?
This is Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up in is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith.
Yeah. Right? And the just is talking about us. And that man's soul that is lifted up in him is nothing but Esau. Because Esau thinks everything that he's doing is right. Right? That's the wicked. But you read back 4 and they're going to tell you, well, yeah, you get it out.
You get something real quick? This is Proverbs 13 verse 9. It says, the light of the righteous rejoiceth, but the lamp of the wicked shall be put out.
Damn.
See? So not only is that referring to this man's wisdom, alright, because that's his light. You know, his crafty counsel.
Yep.
You see? But also his life, because the entire nation of Edom will be extinct. You see? You're going to out him. You know, like how Jake is saying in the world, I would out your candle. Out your light. You know? Yeah. verse 5.
5, yeah, verse 5.
Job 18 verse 5. Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. The light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candles shall be put out with him. The steps of his strength.
That light is talking about, like the brother mentioned earlier, it's talking about his knowledge. Also, it's literally talking about his nations, right? This is Obadiah chapter 1 and 18. It says, and the house of Jacob shall be as fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle it, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and they shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. Right? So literally the house of Esau is talking about what? The lineage. Right? Because what? Obadiah saw the wickedness that Esau was doing. Right? It may be a small book, but guess what? It's a powerful book. Right? Because it's not an easy thing for you to say, hey, this nation is going to be put out.
Get him.
Right? It's not an easy thing. But guess what? The Most High said he's going to do it. Because Obadiah was a prophet. Right? Yeah, you get it.
Yeah, it says verse 7. The steps of his strength shall be straightened, and his own counsel shall cast him down. For he is cast into a net by his own feet.
Alright, and the scripture talk about that. Alright? Now this man, even his own lips gonna condemn him. You know? Because why he making policies and then breaking it. You know? And this man by his own words condemning himself.
This is Psalm 64 and 3. Who whetted his tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. Right? And the right there said that what? His tongue tell upon himself. You understand? The scripture says when Satan questioned Satan, he questioned himself. Right? So he's a devil, he's a deceiver. But yet he's trying to make things right. It's like what's going on right now. He's trying to get order out of chaos. Right? But hey, a lot of people already wake up to this devil plan. Right? It says that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. And the prophet is talking about who? The prophet. Right? So basically the prophet is the children of Israel. Right? The scripture call them in Revelation chapter 12 the accuser. Right? They're the accuser of the brethren. Right? And when you accuse somebody, it means that they didn't commit a crime.
That's correct.
You get it, huh?
Job chapter 18 verse 8. For he is cast into a net by his own feet, and he walketh upon the snare. The gin shall take him by the heel, and the robber shall prevail against him.
Yeah, alright. They say that the jinn shall take him by the heel. And when you go into the word jinn, you talk about the trap. Alright? A snare will take him by the heel. Alright? And what the robber gonna read it back out,
Verse 8. Verse 9. The jinn shall take him by the heel, and the robber shall prevail against him.
Yeah, and who's the robber? Alright, the robber is Yahushua. The scripture said that the Lord shall come like a thief in the night, you know, and break into this man's home. Alright? So the Yahweh Bashim Yahushua will overcome this man. You know? Because at this point he prospered. You know, he has the light. Alright? And he's doing as he please. Alright? And what the scripture saying You want to get Psalms 35 from above the shop?
I get it. Psalms 35. Right? This is Psalm 35 and 7. It says, for without cause of being hid for me their neck in a pit, which without cause they have digged for my soul. Let destruction come upon him at unaware. Say, and let their net that he, and let his net that he has digged catch himself into the very destruction, let him fall.
Alright, and today you see how the nation of Esau, Edom, and these other nations, alright, how they hate and despise the so-called blacks, Latinos, and natives. Alright, and everything that they set up is so that the so-called blacks, Latinos, and natives can perish. Alright? Even when you look at the school system, it's designed in a way that these other nations will prosper, alright? And the so-called blacks will what? Learn just enough to continue being a slave. You know? That's a trap. Alright? And then they tell you that the only way that you could survive in this society is if you have a proper education according to this man's system. You see? But what the scripture say? The scripture say that whatever destruction or whatever net they had hit, they're gonna fall into it. Alright? They're planning to wipe out the so-called Negroes and reduce the population. What the Most High gonna do? Remove them completely from the face of the earth. You see? That's that jinn that gonna take him by the heel. Alright?
This is Job chapter 5 and 12. He disappoints the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
One of the ways that the Most High, alright, would disappoint the enterprise of the wicked is by what? Revealing it to the servants, the prophets. Alright? The scripture say that we are not ignorant of Satan's devices. You know, we know about this man's plot. We know about his scheme. Alright? We know why he wants to microchip the population. You know? We understand these things. Yeah.
If I may add to you, also he said he's going to disappoint the device of the crafty, meaning that when he think he about to chip, think he chip everybody, guess what? The Most High, he said, I have kept back 7,000 men who have not bent their knees to Baha. And that's talking about what? That's talking about the elect. Right? The elect ain't going to worship this system. Right? The elect ain't going to follow Esau's laws and by taking the RFID chip. Right? They're not going to do that. So the more he come in with wrath, the scripture say that when they come in as a flood, the Most High going to rise up a standard against them. For who? For the elect. Right? That's how the Most High disappointed the hands of the crafty. Right? The crafty again is Esau and these other nations and 2/3 of our people. Right? You get it out?
This is Jeremiah 50 and verse 33. Thus said Yahweh power of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were pressed together, and all that took them captive held them fast. They refused to let them go.
Alright, and they're refusing to let us go. Is they say that we'll be emancipated, but really and truly we're still in slavery. Alright, they just transfer us from individual owners to being owned by the state. Alright, that's how they refuse to let us go. You know, still giving us heavy tax. You know, they practically have us in slavery. That's what it is. You see?
Yeah, and if I may add too, because one of the reasons they're not letting us go is because they're still gaining a lot from us.
Yep.
Right? That's one of the main reasons. And it is even more dangerous than back then, because back then our forefathers know that they was in slavery. Today, these people don't know that they're in slavery. They said no. You know, they said, hey, once you get in pay, you're not a slave. But back then, the slave used to get paid. Right? They used to get paid. They used to get a house to sleep in. They used to get clothes. They used to get a good meal every once a month. You understand? So they had to pay back then. Right? So don't think because you're getting a salary, anybody that works for a salary is a slave. You become a slave to the salary. Because what? You would find that you always want to go and work. You always want the salary. Who giving you the salary? Your slave master. So slavery is real. Your passport, your ID card, your driver's license, all these things signify you that you're a slave. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, this is Habakkuk chapter 3 verse 8. It says, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
Say what?
We are yet this day in our captivity.
We're still in our captivity this day, bro.
Shalom.
Hey, shalom, man. Right? We still in our captivity this day. Go ahead.
Where thou hast scattered us for reproach and curse,
Go ahead.
and to be subject to payment.
And to be what?
Subject to payment.
Yeah, a lot of us what take loan from the bank. The brother read earlier, hey, see that right? Right? The brother read earlier, Job chapter 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. When you want money, what you gotta do? Guess what? There's a part of the curse in Deuteronomy 28. The scripture says we're gonna be the tail and the enemy, they're gonna be the head. I see princes walking and the servant on horses. They're in the power seat. A lot of people owe courts. A lot of people pay for these vehicles that they drive. Right? A lot of people have credit cards. Mortgage. When you look up mortgage in Latin, it go back to dead flesh. You don't ever finish paying for a mortgage. Sometimes it go on to what? Your children. You see? Typical example.
Yeah. Even this car, when you finish paying for the car, you still got to pay. Continue paying. You want to use the road.
They never owe nothing. Because you bought the car cash and you still have to pay road tax.
That's how you learn to own. You have to start from somewhere.
We see you deported.
I know, motherfucker.
Go ahead.
I don't need the bullshit.
Now that's an obedient slave, you see? That's an obedient slave. You see? Pulling a bus door and he's satisfied with that.
Yeah.
See? Pulling a bus door, he's satisfied with that. You can't tell he's a king. He's like, what? I like the slave master. There's the one that said, hey, master, we always burning down. Master, you said, we said.
We sing. Yeah.
You see? There's the slave that we used to snitch out on our poor parents.
Yeah.
See the one run, sir, master.
Master, our slave is getting away.
Yeah, master, we slave getting away.
We sing.
And guess what? You see your son running.
Bruh.
Hey, you feel these people easy, bro? Anyway, I can get it.
Yeah, Job chapter 9.
How would you own anything? See, like that, the scripture said in get it for me quick, Baba Kusha. Get Joshua 1 and 3. You asking how you know anything? You know who's the kings, bro? You know who he is?
Yeah. Joshua chapter 1 verse 3.
What is it?
Every place that the sole of your feet shall tread upon.
Yeah, what the most I tell the Israelite, bro? Every place that the sole of your feet trod on, go ahead.
Tread upon that I have given unto you.
Come on, we talking about work and own something. How could you give me something that I already own? This ain't no Joel Steen out there on TV Slick telling you but touch and pray and believe that you could get it and you're gonna get it. Yeah. It's like you telling me that my daughter or my son, I have to pray for them, that they would be my own. I already own them, they come from my loins. See? Come on, man. You get it,
Job 18 verse 9.
Hey, see that? The land that we walk on, we gotta pay for it, bro. You paying road tax. Look at this shit. Huh? You go in one of these buildings. Hey, the same city mall will behind me right now. You go to use the barge, you gotta pay $60 or $80 to use the barge.
I'm still getting.
In other words, they're telling me to shit and piss on the street. Now if I don't have that, what should I do? You see the folly that go on in this place and these people accept it? That's supposed to be a public place, bro. Come on, man. And you get it,
Job chapter 18 verse 9.
Hey, my man.
Says, verse 10. The snare is laid for him in the ground, and a trap for him in the way. Terror shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet.
Yeah, God, alright. Terror shall make him afraid on every side. Alright. Look, going into future prophecy. Alright, you're gonna be World War III, and Yahushua gonna be in the midst with the angels. So on every side, this man gonna see his death. You know, his doom. Alright, what the scripture says in Zephaniah chapter 1 and 14. You know? You wanna get it, John?
Zephaniah. Right, this is Zephaniah chapter 1 and 14. It says the great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasted greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly.
Alright, and Esau is the mighty man. You know, when you look at this man's army, he had the strongest army in the world. Alright, that's why they could march freely into these Middle East countries and declare war with them. You know, that's how pompous this man is. Alright, and why? Because of his military strength. You know, he think that he can do anything. You know, not a boy touchy. You know? So what the scripture say? The scripture say that terror shall be on every side. And you're going to be scared. Alright? That's how we're going to be. You're going to be running and fleeing into these bunkers and things like that. You see?
Precept in?
Yeah.
This is Jeremiah chapter 50, started 34. It said, their Redeemer is strong. They're talking about Yahushua. Their Redeemer is strong. The Lord, Yahweh Bashem, Yahushua of hosts is his name. He said, he shall truly plead their cause, that he might give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. A sword is upon the Chaldeans, said Yahweh Bashem, Yahushua, and upon the inhabitants of Babylon, and upon their prince, and upon their wise men. A sword is upon the lion, and they shall dot. A sword is upon the mighty men, and they shall be dismayed. Right?
Right? And that sword,
let me finish this. See that? It says, a sword is upon their horses and upon their chariot and upon all that mingle and all of the mingled people that are in the midst of her, and they shall become as women. Right? So all the Esau army, you know, because hey, Esau army are homosexual, faggots. Right? Hey, that was never so. You look up in the ancient days, there no faggot could have joined the army. Right? Women couldn't be a part of the army. Women not supposed to be a part of the army. Right? In the army, you call them wak. And a wak, when you watch it, a wak is somebody you disrespect. You understand? She served. She's technically that's what going on in the army. You see, because when they go on this long trip, what do? They rape these women. They rape these women. When they're training as a recruit, men, the platoon commander, normal recruit, take advantage of them. Some of these women out was training beside me. They couldn't even fetch their own weapon. So now they will make a deal with you. Hey, you carry my weapon, and I'll fix you later. And some of these women already have their husband at home. How could you have a husband and you see your husband staying home with the kids and you training in the army? That's why the scriptures say all of these effeminate men, all these strong men, they're going to become once women, these mighty men. All these police, they are see looking all puffed up on the bike and pull over. Let me get a ticket and all of these. The terribleness that the Hawashai is coming with, and the terribleness of the chariots, they're going to become like women. They're going to literally start to cry. Some of them going to be trapped in the cities, trapped in George, and can't reach the next village. You know, but guess what? People watch it doesn't, hey, you know, these men are madmen, what they say? Hey, you get it out.
This is set in Ezra chapter 16 verse 33. The virgin shall mourn having no bridegroom. The woman shall mourn having no husband. Their daughters shall mourn having no helper.
And that's the time we're heading into. We're heading into that time where a woman wouldn't be able to get a man. That's why the scripture said in Isaiah, the Most High will make a man more precious than gold. Why? Because if they don't have reunion here soon, a lot of these men talk, there's faggots, a lot of them what? Getting locked up. You understand? Now when you do badness, get locked up, what do you leave your woman to do? What do you leave your children to do? No woman can raise a man and he can be a real man. He's going to be emotional. You get a precept?
I can precept for you. This is Luke 21 and verse 26. It says, men's heart shall fail them. Men's heart shall fail them from looking upon those things which are come upon the earth.
Yeah.
For the power of heaven shall be shaken.
Yeah, this whole earth is going to be shaken. This whole earth is going to be shaken. Y'all see Russia taking over Venezuela? Why y'all feel that is? America is coming in here because they're going to be war against these two countries. Look, right now Venezuela is warring for Essequibo. They're saying that the oil belongs to them. That already built a tension against the two countries. World War III is at the door. The scripture said the Most High mustered in the battle. When we mustered, he preparing war for this place. Why? Because Yahweh is about to make his return. You could watch the signs and you could see what is going on. You get it, huh? Finish it up.
Verse 34.
You know the spirit move, right? Yeah, go ahead.
In the war shall their bridegroom be destroyed, and their husband shall perish of famine. Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of Yahweh.
You know why the husband are going to perish because of famine? Because a lot of our people don't know what is a famine. They never witnessed a real famine. What the other day, when the coronavirus started, what they say? Hey, y'all stack up on food. Bro, These people who